And here to join us as he prepares for the Poinsettia Bowl is none other than Ernie Lawson. Ernie Lawson, of course, a defensive lineman here with San Diego State. Ernie, thank you very much. Appreciate a couple minutes of your time.
Oh, no problem, Darren. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How does it feel here now that we're actually in the week and everything you thought about that you were coming to school and playing football for, how does it feel to be just a couple hours away from it?
Good. All of us are pretty much ready to play now. We're over practice. We just want to get to the game, and we're excited.
Well, I would think, coming here, playing at San Diego State, I was saying earlier, 1998 was a long time ago, and that for somebody, 18, 19, 20, 21 years of age, a lot of you guys were single digits there. What does it just mean in terms of understanding the history of this program and where you now have taken it and where you're going to take it later on this week?
We understand it's big for the program. It's a stepping stone for where we want to be as a program and where we want to get to. So the significance isn't lost on us as players, and it's big. And it's big for San Diego, too. Not just the program, but just for the community as well. And it's going to be fun being able to play in front of our fans and give them something as a reward kind of for the end of the season for them, too. So it's big.
It is, and I think it's great for you guys. For a lot of people on this team, this is it. This is the final time for a lot of guys in uniform. Do you talk about that at all?
A little bit. I think not so much, but it's just I think it's on the mind of the seniors and stuff like that. Like, this is probably going to be our last time that most of us, not named Vincent Brown and DeMarco Sampson, are going to be playing football. So, we're just trying to do our best to take in the moment.
I would think so. What do you expect? What do you think the moment's actually going to be like?
I think it's going to be great. I think the atmosphere is going to be live. I think it's going to be one of the best bowl atmospheres, I think, for bowl season. If I was going to have my honest opinion on it. But, if San Diego fans are great, it's just going to be great to be able to play in front of them.
How much family do you have that's going to come here, going to hang out, going to be part of the whole experience?
My immediate family is coming down from the Bay Area. My parents, both my sisters, and my brother. So those will be coming down. Did
you worry that this might not happen, that this was, given the length of time between last time in and where you guys are today? Did it cross your mind at all that this was a possibility? Because we've seen some graduating classes come through the system here and not have this moment.
I'm sure it did when I was younger, and earlier on in the process. But these last couple of years, I didn't have a doubt about it, to be honest.
Well, that's good for you. How much of that is Brady Hoke?
A lot of it. Coach Hoke is a great coach. This whole staff, they do a tremendous job with us, and they've instilled a lot of pride in us. And, the first thing that Coach Hoke did, when he got here, is he bought into us, so it made it easier to buy into him. And him, Coach Willman, and like I said, the rest of the staff, they've just done a great job. We're
talking to Ernie Lawson here on XX 1090 as he prepares for the Poinsettia Bowl. And I think it also matters to be on national television and give all these players who have come through the system here something to watch. I know some of your former players who are currently on NFL teams. It's been a while since they could brag about the program.
Yeah. Without a doubt, like you said, 12 years, since we've had a winning season. So it has been a long time.
Have you heard from any of those former players?
Brandon Dombrowski and Mike Rivette came by through practice, a couple of days ago. And then, I keep in contact with some of the guys from the older team, from my past teams and stuff like that. Everybody, we do a pretty good job of staying in touch, and we know they're always looking down on us and always watching us. So we always just try to make them proud.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Applewhite, what he did. Did you guys notice what Antoine Applewhite did on Monday night or Sunday Night Football a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Did you guys know? How much did you know that was coming? Any idea?
No, totally surprised all of us, or at least surprised me. I know that, but it was awesome.
What does it mean, though? To know that those guys are still paying attention and how much they're into it.
I just think it's big because, as much, it's always good when you have support, and, the more the better, So that's really the big thing, just to know that, people are looking out for us, and we're just going to try to make them proud,
They're expecting over 50,000, almost 55,000, and who knows what could happen day of or in the next couple of days here. Is it going to be Aztec Warrior Stadium, as Ryan Lindley's been running around people telling it will be?
Yes, sir. It's always going to be Aztec Warrior Stadium.
I mean, it's kind of a weird game because, you know, it's tough to say, oh, man, I hate those guys when it's Navy on the other side. You know, I mean, it's kind of tough to wrestle with it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. We respect the Naval Academy to the utmost in the SEALs. And, you know, the seniors did a little stint of training with them, a couple hours. And, you know, I can tell you from firsthand experience what they do is no joke. You know, there are some tough guys, and, you know, we just respect what they do for us as a country. So, you know, there's no ill feelings towards those guys at all.
How have you guys as a team enjoyed the bowl experience? You know, I mean, they get to hop on an airplane, fly across the country, find some better weather. For you guys, this is your hometown, and that certainly has its benefits, like we said, in terms of people who are going to come there and going to enjoy it. But how about just the build up here for the Poinsettia Bowl? You guys getting a chance to enjoy some stuff?
Oh yeah, we're at the go-kart racing. The go-kart track right now racing. So you know, it's fun. This is our first day of festivities with it. I think we're supposed to go to the zoo tomorrow. You know, it's just been a fun experience. You know, because I'm still experiencing some parts of San Diego that I never knew about. So it's been pretty fun.
Really? Like what? Like the go-karts?
Racing that we're at right now. And then I've only been to the zoo once, and I wasn't able to go. I wasn't able to stay there for long. So it's gonna be a nice to experience all of San Diego.
I would think so. Yeah, it's funny you say that because you know, people always take that stuff for granted. You figure the zoo's always going to be there. You got plenty of time to go see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll find it at some point. You know, you always got time to do it. So what's next? I mean, you know, you talk about some of the players here, and you mentioned a couple of them, you know, who are going to go on and continue to play football. I mean, what about for yourself?
Oh, you know, everybody wants to keep playing, but you know, if that's not possible, then I'm gonna try to get into college coaching, and if not college, then I'm just gonna teach and coach high school. That's my big plan.
So you're gonna stick. Football's definitely you want it to be part of your future.
Yes, sir. Football has changed my life for the better, and I just want to be able to try to do that with some kids down the road, like my high school coach did for me.
Well, your college coach says a lot of good things about you. He's talking about how, you know, I'll read you a quote. He just gives us a presence out there, and he's played his best football, and part of it is because of his work ethic and how much he goes to work every day. Pretty high praise from a guy like Brady Hoke.
Yes, sir. It's very humbling because, you know, Coach Hoke pushes us very hard, and he does. I mean, he's not going to sugarcoat anything or anything like that. And I know, you know, it's just been a journey. It's been a good 2-year journey with him, and to hear that stuff from him is very humbling.
And I don't know if you heard this, but he also said you're the heart and soul of the defense from an emotional standpoint.
I mean, I wish I could take credit for all that, but you know, me and my teammates are great, and we're all one big family. So I appreciate it, but I don't know how much credit I could take for that.
Well, when he's pointing it out there, and I'll tell everybody this with you on the line, that's exactly why this guy's a captain. Exactly why he's a captain. When you don't take all the credit in the world for that sort of stuff, but when your coach says it, I think it's a pretty good source. Hey, enjoy it, and everybody will be watching, and it should be a great atmosphere. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate it.